Okay, one person is here. Please, you can make use of the live chat so I can know who is here. Okay. Bumi, welcome. Please forget about if it's only you or not. Please, just leave that one. If they are not ready, people that are ready should just let's do something. Because I can't be waiting forever for people. If I'm waiting for everyone to gather for each of the classes, we'll wait forever. And that's the truth. We'll wait forever. Okay, so I actually want to work on Amigurumi today. Amigurumi is the teddy bears, the animal, and all that we have. Okay, so and I have some orders actually that I'm supposed to work on. So I don't know if you can see them very well. Let me try and increase because of the ring light. Okay, so I have about 8 of them that I'm supposed to. Okay, I'm done with this one in the middle, and here is it. So I'm supposed to write the pattern for the person. Yeah, I'm supposed to write the pattern for the person. So come in. So but for this one I want us to work on, sorry, yes, that this is exactly the one I posted. So the one I wanted us to do today, I don't know which one to pick, safe. I think we should do this. So as we are doing it, actually we'll be working on the pattern because I'm supposed to write the pattern down. Yeah. So but before we go into that today, before we go into this is what we want to do. I want to teach us a stitch or two because it's been a while we held class. So I want us to learn one stitch or two self today before we go into today's business. Okay, so what we'll be learning is Suzette stitch. I'm sure I've taught us about 6 or 7 stitches. I can't remember where I wrote them down, but I know we've done about 6 to 7 stitches. Yeah, so you can add this one to the number of the stitches that we've learned before we go into the amigurumi class today. Okay, so the Suzette stitch is spelled as Suzzette. I can't remember if it's double Z. So this is the spelling if you want to write it down. If you want to write the pattern down, that's why I actually posted that. Okay, so for us to start our Suzette stitch, I'm going to be making use of 3mm, 3.5 mm rather. So for us to start our Suzette stitch, you start with your slip knots. I'm sure you all know how to make a slip knot by now. Okay, so insert your hook. Yeah, then we are going to finish our slip knot by chaining 1. Then your slip knot is finished. Yeah, I hope you can remember that we don't count this first chain as a chain stitch because it completes our slip knot, so it won't, your work will not unravel. Okay, so now we're going to be doing multiples of 2. Okay, our chains will be in multiples of 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so we have 20 stitches. Please, I hope you can see what I'm doing. Please, if you cannot see, let me know on time so I can go back. Please, if you cannot see what I'm doing, please let me know on time so I can go back. All right, so we have 20 stitches. Okay, that is multiples of 2 in 10 places, right? Okay, so we are picking from the second stitch. That's where we are working from. So from your second stitch, I want to insert my crochet hook into the second stitch here. okay, and I'm going to work a single crochet. A single crochet. I hope you have your okay, so where is fast for you? Is it the chain stitch? I'm sure you know how to make a chain stitch already. So that should not be a problem, Bumi. And remember, we are not going to stay here forever. Oh. So I wanted us to just learn this one on time and then just go on to another thing. Let me let me go back. Okay. One, two. You said it's too fast for you. How it tweaks. Okay, so this is we have 20 stitches here. Please, I want you to look at it again. Yeah, so we are starting from the second stitch. This is our first stitch here, as you can see. So we are not starting from there, we are starting from our second stitch. This one will now serve as our turning chain. Okay, so what you want to do is insert your hook. We are learning a stitch now. We are learning a type of stitch. Then would continue by learning amigurumi. This one in particular. Yeah, I want to do it and write the pattern together. So, but before then, we are learning Z stitch. So let me continue. Once you insert inside your second stitch, you want to yarn over and pull through. Then you have 2 loops on your crochet hook. Then you yarn over and pull through 2. That way your single crochet is complete. Now, you're not going into the next one. Inside that same stitch that you just finished, you want to work half double crochet. So for a half double crochet, remember you have to yarn over first, then insert into that same stitch, yarn over, pull through, then you have 3 loops. You have 3 loops on your crochet hook. Yarn over, pull through the 3. Sorry, yarn over, we are doing double crochet. Yarn over, pull through 2, then yarn over, pull through 2. So in one stitch, you have 1 single crochet and 1 double crochet. I hope you understand. Now, we are going to be skipping this next chain. We are not going to be working anything in it. Okay, so we are going to the next one. After skipping one, you go into the next one and work your single crochet again. Then inside the same stitch, your double crochet, yarn over, insert inside the stitch, yarn over, pull through. You have 3 on your hook. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Then your stitch for this one is complete. Yeah, we are still going to be repeating the same process up till the end. So I want us to do this one together before I get faster. Okay, we are skipping this one. We are going into the next. Okay, insert your crochet hook inside that chain stitch, then yarn over, pull through, then you have 2 on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2. That's your single crochet that you've done right there. Okay, inside that same stitch, you're not going anywhere. Just yarn over, insert your crochet hook, yarn over, pull through, then you have 3. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, then skip one again, go into the next one. So I'm sure you understand up till this point. So let me just be fast a little bit till we get to here, then I'll tell you what we are going to do. So I'll stop at when is remaining 2 stitch. Okay, so you're doing single crochet, then double crochet, both in the same stitch. Skip one, go into the next one, your single crochet, then your double crochet, yeah, all in the same stitch. Skip one, go into the next one, single crochet, your double crochet. Okay, skip one, go into the next one. Okay, your double crochet again. Skip one, go into the next one, your single crochet, your double crochet. Skip one, Go into the next one, your single crochet, then your double crochet. Okay, now we have 2 stitches left. Okay, so at this point I want you to see what I'm doing. It's still the same thing, right? We are skipping one, then into the last stitch. Okay, we are going to be working just one single crochet. Can you see? We are just finishing it off with just single crochet. So we started with single crochet and we are ending with single crochet. Okay, so this last stitch does not take a double crochet alongside. Now we are going to row 2. This is row 1 completed. You can see how it looks. Okay, you see the beauty of it when we do about 5 rows. Then you see what we are doing here. Okay, so you want to chain your, because we are starting with a single crochet, so your turning chain should be 1. Yeah, if you've been attending class, you know that your turning chain should be 1 for single crochet. So in this single crochet stitch, as you can see, this is it here. Okay, that's where we're going to start our work from. Please, I want you to just chat. I want to be sure you are getting what I'm doing. If you can't, please let me know on time so that I can just go back. Please, I want to see you chat so I can know what we are doing. I can know if you understand what I'm doing. Okay, so let me just continue. So you want to go into this one, then do your single crochet stitch. All right, we are starting with a single. So in this same single crochet stitch, you are doing another double crochet there. Okay, now the next one should be your double crochet. If you're chatting, I just want to be able to know that you are getting what I'm doing. You understand? I just don't want to believe that you are watching and you are getting. I want to be sure that you are getting it. That way is better. It will not even delay us. Don't worry about that. Okay, so we are going to skip this double crochet stitch here. So we are going into the single crochet stitch. As you can see, this is it, the one that looks like V. This is the double crochet here, this is the single. So you're skipping this one, going into the single crochet and do one single, one double. Okay, go into the next single crochet stitch. Okay, do one single, one double. Is as easy as that if you can just follow what I am saying. Okay, then we are skipping the double crochet again. You do your single crochet stitch, then double crochet stitch. All right, skip double, do a single crochet stitch and double crochet stitch. Okay, next one, single then a double. Remember, you're skipping the double crochet, so you're working the 2 in the single crochet. Single then your double. Okay, skip your single crochet, single, then you have your double. Okay, single crochet, then you have double. So you're going to have 2 left. Okay, this is a double and this is a single here. So in that single, you're just going to be working one single crochet. You're finishing. You know, we're supposed to add one more double crochet to it, but as we finished row 1, okay, with just one single crochet, that's the way we are going to finish our row 2 too. In fact, the subsequent rows, that's how you're going to be working, with them. Do you understand? So you're starting with a single crochet and you're also finishing with a single crochet. I hope you understand what I'm saying now. Okay, so for our third row, the same thing. You do your turning chain. In your single crochet stitch here, you're working single, then a double crochet stitch. You're skipping the double, go into the single, then do a single and a double. Okay, skip your double, do a single and a double. Go skip this one, do a single and a double. All right, a single and a double. Going to the next one, a single and a double. In fact, as you are doing it safe, you will notice that you'll be able to recognize where your single crochet is, because once you spread it out like this, you have this space. You have the space. Can you see those ones that have space? They are the one with single crochet. Can you see those ones with space? So it's very, very easy for you to just know them. Just, you know, spread your work, then you see what you're looking for there. Okay, so you just keep doing it this way. Okay, single and double. So the last one, yeah, here. So you're just going to be doing a single crochet. Okay, you will see, I don't know if you can already see the effect that this stitch is giving us. Okay, so let's do like 3 more rows, then you see what I'm talking about. Okay, the last part. The last part, you mean the end of the row, Abby? Okay, let's do it together, yeah? So chain 1, then your single crochet, you're starting with a single crochet first, then double in the same single crochet stitch. You're going into the next one, single and double. Okay, going to the next one, single and double. Into the next single crochet stitch, single and double. Into the next one, you have single and double. Into the next one, you have single and double. Into the next one, single and double. Okay, next one, single and double, single and double. Now the last part, you're supposed to have double crochet and single crochet here, right? So you're going to skip this one as usual, then you're going to this one. Okay, do a single, just a single. Instead of adding double crochet to it, you won't add it, just do a single crochet, then you're fine with that row. I hope you get what I'm saying. So far this is what we have, and this is what you're going to get. Like, it's actually a very beautiful stitch. It's a very beautiful stitch. All right, sorry, excuse me a moment. All right, since we are done with this, let's just do 2 more rows. We've done 4 now. 1 2 3 4. So to our 5th row. Okay, so this is single and double, right? Single. I hope you get the last part now. And double. Please let me know if you've gotten it. You have single and you have double crochet. 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 You have single, okay, and double crochet, single and double crochet, single and double crochet. So the last part again, you're skipping the double crochet as usual, going to the last stitch, then you're just working a single crochet, and that's all. Then you're ready to chain and start your next row. So far this is what we have for the stitch. Can you see how very beautiful this is? Okay, this one you can use it to make any type of easy tote bag, whatever type you want to make. Okay, so this is that with Suzette stitch, right? So I hope you've gotten this. So I think we can proceed with another thing, right? Please let me know if you've gotten it up to this point. I'm waiting for your reply so I can know you've gotten it up to this point. Hello, are you still here? Okay. So let's start with another thing. So I'm going to be teaching you how to work in rounds. Yeah. How to work in rounds. This is what we mean by, okay, you can just leave that for now. Then you continue since you've gotten it. So far you write down the pattern. That's all you need, okay? Just let's proceed with the next thing to do, please. So now to start our amigurumi, there's one thing you need to know. Can you see? Eh? Most of the amigurumi is worked in rounds. Yeah, and I've not taught you guys how to work in rounds. So now I want to teach us how to work in rounds. You can see this is not just a panel. These are several panels that are joined together to form this, this body that you have here. You have the legs, okay? You have the body part. You can see that is where it starts. This one too, can you see separate? This is where it starts too. The arms too, the same thing. Can you see the edge? You cannot see the, I continue the edge from this body part. Okay, so but that's fine. These ones too are separate. The art too, can you see? They are separate entities that you just have to join together at the end of the day. Okay, so now let's start learning how to work in rounds. To start working in rounds, this is how it's going to look like. See this one, this white, can you see? But this is a double crochet. That's why it looks longer. Can you see the back too? Can you see? Okay, this is a double crochet and this is just like an imitation of an old animation. Okay, so let's start working in rounds. I think we are done with this and I can just cut off my yarn here. Okay, now to work in rounds, let me leave this one first. To work in rounds, here is how to do. You have to do what we call a magic ring first. And to do your magic ring, just see the placement of my hand. See, you need your two fingers, then you wrap your yarn around it. Can you see? I'll do it again. More like you want to do a slip knot. Yeah, but just look at me. So see the tail is in front here, okay, not the back. Then you're holding on to it. Then I'm wrapping it again, okay, around my yarn. See? Then when I get to where it stops at 2, I remove it. And this is what I have as my magic ring. I'm trying to explain to you in the most basic way that we have. Okay, so this is a magic ring that you have. Now you can see I'm holding the points where you have 3 strands. The rest are 2 strands, right? So the points where we have 3 strands, like the intersection of the 3 strands, is where I'm holding on to. Okay, so now what I want to do is, can you see I'm holding my yarn the way I taught you guys how to hold it, right? So now what I want to do is insert my yarn, my crochet hook, inside my magic ring. I hope you can see what I'm doing. Yarn over, pull through. Okay, you want to adjust it so it doesn't fall off. Pull through, then chain 1. Can you see? Just chain one. Once you're able to chain one, it will hold this thing. This one serves as your slip knot, yeah, for the magic ring. This is what this serves as. Okay, so and it's adjustable. All right, but I don't want to adjust it now until we finish what we want to do. Then you see how to adjust it. Okay, so now I want to go ahead to do single crochet stitches. Okay, I want to start working in rounds. So I'm going to do a single crochet. This is one. Okay, I'm doing it as loosely as possible so you can see. Single crochet, this is 2. This is single crochet, this is 3. All right, single crochet, this is 4. You have 3 circles. You're not supposed to have 3 circles. That means you did it. Let me do it again so you can get it. It's just the point where you can. You said you can't see. Yeah. Let's try this now. I'm going to start this again. Please watch carefully. It might be your network because I'm not even using my Android phone. Okay, under the camera. Sorry. Okay, see now. Can you see what I'm doing? I have my tail here in front of my hand. Can you see? Not at the back. All right. So I'm taking this one mini strand under the 2 fingers. Can you see? Then I'm holding it. Can you see? Then turning it around again. Can you see we have 2 up to this back? Yeah. But at this point, we start having 3. At this point, we'll start having 3. But just hold it at that point when you start having 3 and remove it. Okay? Hold it with this second hand. Can you see? Then you want to go ahead, insert your hook here, yarn over, pull through. Okay? Then chain 1. This one serves as your slip knot that you do when you're working on what's it called, when you're working on like normal chain stitch, normal foundation stitch, right? So you're going to have 3 at this point. Look at it. You're going to have 3 at this point. Don't worry about it. But this is the tool that you need. Okay, so now you want to go ahead and start your single crochet stitches. All right, so this is 1. I want us to do 6. This is 2. Okay, this is 3. This is 4. This is 5. And this is 6. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm doing it as loosely as possible so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, then at this point you can pull up your loop as long as you want because we want to adjust here. See the tail that you have here, that's where you're going to adjust. Just pull it. Okay, this one is still remaining. Pull it. Don't pull it too hard though. Once you see that this space is not going, that means it has tangled. Just spread it. Sorry. Okay, so this is equal now. So I'm just trying to be pulling this one. I'm coming. Okay, can you see? So I need to disappear. This is what you have here. All right. So your magic ring, can you see how tiny it is? So what you want to do now is, we are not dealing with the tail. Okay, Just once you have 6 here, you're going to go into the first stitch that you have here. So mostly when you're working with your rounds, you have to make sure that you have your stitch markers with you. This is stitch marker, so, and the stitch marker is just to make sure that you are on the right track, you are doing the same numbers, because you have increases and numbers of decreases for your round, so you don't want to make mistake. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does that mean my this thing is not complete? It's 4, 5. So this is the sixth one here. I can see it. Yeah, so this is where I'm supposed to place my stitch marker, the first stitch that we made. Okay, so now I want to close this round. I'm going to remove my stitch marker and put my crochet hook, insert it inside that first stitch that I have there. Sorry. Once you insert it, yarn over, pull through, then pull through again. That's a slip stitch. Okay, that's the slip. At that point, your slip stitch would have covered your first stitch. So what you want to do is put your stitch marker where your slip stitch is. Okay, that is how to identify where you started your row. Now the next thing I want to do is I'm going to continue with double crochet so you can see better, because it's going to be very hard with single crochet, and I'm not using a bigger yarn, so that's why. Okay, now I'm going to chain one, my turning chain bar. So I'm going into this loop, this is our first stitch here, and doing a single crochet. Can you see? This is a single crochet for my second row, the start. So I'm going to put my stitch marker here, okay, and close it. This is just to show me that this is where I am going to end my row when I'm coming, because you are working round. So once you get here, you want to know. Now for your second stitch, because we are working in rounds, okay, if I do 6 again, it's going to end up something like this. Okay, and that is not what we want now. Okay, don't worry, I'll tell you how to go about this type too. So what we want to do is you add one more in that first stitch. That's how to increase. You add, then you have 2 in that first stitch. Okay, this is 2. Then you keep going in your second 2. Okay, now you have 4 stitch and you've done 2 stitch down. Okay, so the third one, 1, sorry, 1, then 2 in the same stitch. Oh, okay, now you have 6, and this is the third one. Okay, the fourth one, now you do 2 more. Okay, and now you have 8. The fifth one, you do 2 more, and now you have 10. Okay, so now this is obviously the last stitch, so you do 2 more, 1 and sorry, and 2. Now you have 12 stitches. Remember, this is where we started from, so you want to go into that stitch, okay, and do a slip stitch over it. Okay, now this is the end of our second row. I hope you get it up to this point. Now if you notice, I'm coming, before we go ahead, let me just show you some things. If you notice, when we're doing our rounds, it was looking something like this. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, pardon my drawing. Okay, you have 6 single crochet, right? This is how they looked. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this is how they are going to look. Now for our second stitch, remember we did increase, and how did we increase? We put 2 into one stitch. Okay, we put 2 into each of the stitch. I'm coming. I hope you understand this graphical representation. Okay. Now, if you count for your second stitch that we did, the second row that we did now, okay, we have 1. Let's say this is our starting point. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right? We have 12 now. So how many increases did we do for the first row to make it 12? We did 6 increase. This is our first increase. We added 1 to this down part. Our second increase, our third increase, fourth, fifth, sixth. Okay, so if you have 6 increases, you have here too, you're going to have 12 stitches. So now for a perfect what's it called, a perfect round, a perfect circle, if you're trying to make a perfect circle, you keep increasing in 6 stitches per row. Now if you are going to go to our third row now, what we are going to have is not going to be 12 again. If we add 12, if we add 6 increase plus it, we're supposed to have 18 stitches in our third row. Now how do we go about that to have 18 stitches? What we are going to do is, we are going to do now we are going to do, in this one we are going to be working 1, no increase. In this one you're going to be doing increase. Okay, and the next one, no increase. In this one, increase. In the next one, no increase. In this one, increase. Okay, next one, no increase. And the next one, increase. And the next one, increase. And this one, no increase. In the next one, increase. I hope you got it to this point. Now, as you can see, we started with no increase and we ended with increase. At the same time, if you started with starting with, okay, what matters is that your increase is complete. Now if you count the number of our increases, let's count. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 numbers of increases here. Okay, so now as you can see, we ended with 2, like an increase, and we started with no increase. So at the same time, if you had started with increase, if you are going this way, we'll end up with no increase. Okay, so once you are working in rounds and you saw that you started with 1 and then you ended up with 1, so please just know that there is something wrong with what you are doing. Okay, now let's count the stitches together. This is 1, this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Now you can see our 12 stitches plus 6 increase will give us 18 stitches. Can you see? It's as clear as that. So let's do this graphical representation. Let's do it as the crochet now. Okay, so we have chaining 1, your turning chain. Okay, then the first one we are doing no increase. Okay, so you want to put your stitch marker here so that you don't lose that place. You know where you started from. Okay, so no increase. Now the next one, the next stitch that we are going to work with, you're going to be doing increase, right? So 1 single crochet, the same one, 2. Now the next one, no increase, means 1. Abi, the next one, 2, 1, 2. Okay, the next one, no increase. The next one, you're doing increase. as 2. The next one, no increase. The next one, you're doing an increase, that's 2. The next one, no increase. The next one, there is increase, that's 2. Right? The next one, no increase. The next one, you're doing an increase, that's 2. And that's how you know that you've stopped, you've gotten to your last bus stop. And this is our last one, so you just insert it here and do a slip stitch. Then you're done with your row 3. I hope you get it up to this point. Then you're done with your row 3. It's as simple as that. And then you have this beautiful circle, this perfect circle here. Okay, now it will now be, you work 6 SCs. You already know that your 6 SC is single crochet, right? Now your row 2 will be, because we increased in all of the 6, because we needed 6 increase, it will now be 2 2 2 2. Just make sure you're doing it 6 times, times 6. Okay, your row 3 will now be started with no increase, that's going to be 1. Okay, then 2. Once you see 2, you know it's increase, right? So now you're going to be writing this, then your continuation mark times 6. Okay, that way you know that you're doing 1 increase, no increase 6 times. Okay, that way you're going to get your 18 stitches at the end of the day. For your row 4, you're going to have something similar, but now this is going to be 2 times 6. Okay, that way you're going to get 24 stitches. But now we are not going to do that. And the reason being that since we started with no increase at this point, we want to mix it in each of the rows. Because once you say you want to continue doing no increase at first, at the end of the day, you won't have a circle like this again. You can try it maybe at the end of this tutorial. You're not going to have this circle again. You're not going to have this perfect circle that you have here again. Then you now end up seeing that your circle will now start having edges. At the end of the day, it will now look like hexagon, like a circle with 6 angles. Okay, that is how your work will later be. But if you're going to be changing it, since you stopped here, if you're increasing, this is our next increase points, right? We're supposed to have 1 1 2. Now we'll just change it to 2 1 1. Okay, simple as that. The only thing is just for you to know to place your 6 increases and make sure that you have 6 increase. So it doesn't matter where you place them, but it's as easy as 2 1 1 then times 6 is also the same thing as 1 1 2. Okay, then you'll have your 24 stitches. Now row 5 is supposed to be, 3 now, because as you can see it's progressive. So you're supposed to have, 1 1 1, then 1 increase times 6. Okay, to make your row 5. So since we started with increase at this point, we are going to continue this one with no increase. So it's going to be 1 1 1, then 2 times 6. Okay, then you have your 30 stitches. That's your increase. That is basically how you increase. At the same time, that's the way you decrease too, but I'll show you the decrease for amigurumi. Okay, but I'm still trying to like show you how to make rounds, how to work in rounds. Okay, so now we've done up till row 3. So, and we've written row 5 down. So let's just complete what we have here to row 5. So row 4 now, we started with increase at first, right? So we are going to that first stitch doing increase. That's 1. Inside that same one, we are doing another one. Okay, then you have 2. Okay, now the first stitch that we just did, the first one we did, I'm using my stitch marker to know that okay, this is where I started from. Then the next one, we are doing what? no increase. The next one too, no increase. That's 2 1 1, right? Let me close this one. Okay, now the next one is going to be increase. So 2 stitches in one. The next 2 is going to be no increase. So no increase here. The next one too, no increase. Okay, the next one is going to be increase. So that's 1 2. The next one is going to be, next 2 is going to be no increase and no increase. I hope you're following me. The next one is going to be increase. Okay, then the next 2, no increase, no increase. Okay, next one, increase. So 2 in 1. Okay, then the next 2, no increase, no increase. Okay, the next one, you have an increase. So then the next 2, no increase, no increase. As you can see, we stopped with 2 no increase that we have here. Okay, and that is how you know that your row is finished. Then you want to go ahead, remove your stitch marker. This one has broken again. I don't know what's wrong with all this stitch marker. Then you go into your stitch marker, just remove them. Then you do your slip stitch, as good as that. Then see your circle. You can see it does not have any angle whatsoever. It's as perfect as anything. Okay, now this is the old brain behind you switching your increase point and your non, where you're not increasing. Okay, so you can go ahead and do this one until the 3rd point. So it's just as easy as that. So now can we start our work now? Please let me know if you understand up to this point. If you need a break, let me know. We can just finish by 2, take maybe 1 or 2 hour break, then come back again. Let me know what you think. I'm waiting. Yeah, so I can just give you, I'm going to give you an assignment. I don't know, can we meet here tomorrow, even if it is just for 1 hour? Let's just continue what we did. Okay, okay. All right, so I'm going to, at the end of this class, I'm going to give us, please give this video a thumbs up. I would really appreciate that, please. Please give it a thumbs up. So I think I'm going to send us the PDF pattern or a part of it. Yeah, I'll be giving you small so you can, I'll use it as assignment for you so you can work with it, since you already know how I'm going about it. So you can definitely increase at this point. Okay, the only part that I know would be a problem for you is maybe the decrease row, and I'm going to, you know, teach us about that. So I'm going to send the PDF in the group, in the WhatsApp group. Yeah, so we'll discuss about if you're going to come here tomorrow with that. Okay, because I'm not really, it's not, how would I say it, encouraging not to see more people here. To be honest, it's not encouraging at all. Okay, so let's just end our class here. We'll meet tomorrow or Monday. Yeah, we'll discuss about that. So anyone that is available should avail themselves. Thank you for joining us on today's live. Till I see you in the next class. Bye.